Imagine investing in a company that could completely change the future of computing. A company that isn't competing with NVIDIA, Microsoft, or Google on traditional technology, but is instead building the next generation of computers. That company is IonQ. And the company has just released one of the biggest earnings reports in its history. IonQ reported second quarter revenue of approximately $80.1 million, representing an incredible 287% increase compared with the same period last year. Even more impressive, the company exceeded Wall Street expectations and increased its guidance for the rest of 2026. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into everything investors need to know about IonQ, its latest earnings report, and whether this quantum computing giant could become one of the biggest technology winners of the next decade. Let's get started. First, let's look at the numbers. Revenue reached $80.1 million during the quarter. According to management, strong demand for the company's quantum computing systems, cloud services, and commercial partnerships helped drive this extraordinary growth. About 60% of the company's revenue came from commercial customers, while approximately 50% originated from international markets. This shows that IonQ's business is expanding rapidly around the world. Another major highlight was the growth of IonQ's remaining performance obligations, which climbed to approximately $485 million. In simple terms, this represents future revenue that the company expects to recognize as existing contracts are fulfilled. The company also raised its full-year revenue forecast. Management now expects annual revenue to reach between $280 million and $290 million, reflecting growing confidence. In the business, however, not everything was positive. IonQ remains unprofitable. The company reported a significant net loss as it continues investing heavily in research, development, infrastructure, and acquisitions. Speaking of acquisitions, IonQ recently completed its acquisition of SkyWater technology, giving the company greater control over manufacturing and strengthening its position as a full-stack quantum computing platform. This move could eventually provide IonQ with an important competitive advantage. The company is also expanding beyond pure quantum computing into several new areas, including quantum networking, cybersecurity, quantum sensing, advanced photonics technology. Management believes these initiatives could create multiple revenue streams over the coming years. Meanwhile, investors are closely monitoring IonQ's plans to introduce a powerful 256-qubit system, which could represent another major milestone in the company's technological development. So, is IonQ stock a buy? Bullish investors point to the company's explosive revenue growth, strong balance sheet, expanding customer base, and growing leadership position within the quantum computing industry. Bearish investors argue that the company is still losing money and that commercial adoption of quantum computing may take longer than many investors expect. Ultimately, IonQ remains a high-risk, high-reward investment opportunity. One thing is certain: the quantum computing race is accelerating, and IonQ intends to be one of its biggest winners. Would you buy IonQ stock today, or would you wait for a better opportunity? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another stock market update.